Creeping through the pre-dawn frost for the sun. Even things climbing that tree, staying quiet. No creak, no blinks. Grunt tube on my neck, dough bleed in the pack. Scrapes fresh on the ground. Big buck coming back. Root crazed and heavy, 8 points minimum. Dream rubs on the saplings fresh. Must smell like testosterone. Steam wind in my face. In control on point, no doubt. Bower rifle ready, hard slamming. It's the knockout bout. He steps out the thicket nose to the ground. Head low, I draw back slow. Pin on the vitals, time to let it go. Rack up, drop the hammer, antlers in the dirt. One shot, one kill, watch that big buck hurt. Trophy on the wall, tag like blood trail. Mine deer slayer season. Whole woods hit the ground. Sun breaking through the canopy, breath fog in the cold. Second scrape hit different, he bringing all that older spook and run. But my grunt call got that fatal pull. He's locking eyes with nothing mistake, cause I'm the full. Safety clicks off silent, shoulder steady, no shake. Bullet a broadhead flies true, turn his run to a break. Hoof twitch, once they still respect the king. On the ground, field dressing the leaves. Gut power for the coyotes now. Trophy in the truck bed, black coffee, victory smoke. Every dawn I'm back, hunting legends never choke. I'm the rack dropper, king of the stand, no lie. Books hear my name and they already die. Antlers like a crown, tie sharp enough to stab. Deer hunting savage, I turn forest to my slab. From Detroit backwards to the Midwest timber I roam. Season open the different when you're hunting solo far from home. No excuses, alarm at 4 a.m. boots in the dark, thermos high. Stand strapped, I become the spark. They call it sport, I call it war. With the wild heart, outsmarting nature's ghost.
Hey, what's up, guys? Chris from Midwest Outdoor Dreams here. Episode 6, here we go. Man, it's been fun and real so far. Definitely enjoying playing back these memories and hunts and, man, unforgettable moments. But we're going to jump into episode 6 with my daughter Vivian on her first buck. Definitely almost got a little teary-eyed watching this one again. So she's definitely a little trooper. Crazy how much she's already grown in just a few years. But this is going to take place in a place we call the Pipeline down in southwest Oklahoma. It's on a pipeline right away, and it's actually the same place that I shot drop tine in. Y'all seen in a couple episodes ago. Same food plot, and then a year before that, I shot a really nice 8-point in there opening day also. So 2 years back to back, got an opening day buck. So it's pretty cool to share the moment with her, getting her first buck in the same food plot that I shot my biggest buck to date. She was definitely a little booger, but we unfortunately lost audio as soon as the camera come on. I don't know if the mic, something's up, the mic wasn't working properly, but regardless, we got the memory on film. So we were definitely in there plenty early that day, and just picture perfect moment happened so fast. Deer, that place, the deer, you don't really catch them coming in, they're there. So, but as you'll see, she puts a beautiful shot on a buck, and definitely not a bad buck for her first buck. So let's hop into episode 6 and see what happens.
As you can see, we lost audio as soon as we came on with the camera. These two small bucks actually snuck in on us as we were just sitting there watching out in front of us, and they just popped out in the trees. So they kind of got in there faster than I could get the camera up. But sat and watched them with the kids. She was definitely wanting to shoot one, and we knew we would end up taking one if one of the bucks we had actually been looking at for one of the kids didn't come in. I was going to let her take one of these for her first buck. But definitely enjoyed, bucks putting on a little show at the scrape, as you can see. But enjoyed getting the kids in there, and as you'll see here in a little bit, the buck we were actually after comes in from the left. he comes strolling in and kind of looks over at the feeder, of course, and we thought maybe he was going to go there, but knew we'd have to get him before he went into the pen. But he actually never actually had interest like he was going to go to the feeder, but a lot of times we got him on camera. He never was at the feeder a lot. He was always grazing on the food plot. But he comes in and he doesn't stop a whole lot, and finally we had a 1/4 away shot and didn't really like it for her first shot at a buck, but told her what mark to put it at, and she shot, and man, she drilled him. Perfect shot, come out vitals on the opposite side, and he didn't go probably 60 yards, so very proud of her. I wish I'd have had some audio at this time to hear the excitement from her. As you can tell, going out, she has no clue what we're looking for, but I was trying to tell her to look for the arrows, and she was just so much excitement. She didn't know which way to look, which way, but definitely a good experience for him getting to do the track job and everything. Did find the arrow here in a few. Good blood, of course, like I knew it was going to be on it, and he had a pretty good blood trail all the way into him. But definitely the moments that you get to enjoy right here the most, and teaching them the right way.
What'd you think of that? That was pretty cool. Wish y'all could have had the audio just to hear the excitement. And man, she was all over the place. As you can see, when we're looking for the heiress, she was looking around. You know, she didn't have a clue what we were looking for, but hey, she's learning. But definitely a unforgettable moment. Glad I got to share that with her. Glad her big brother got to share it with her. He was pretty excited, as you can see from the smiles on their faces. Um, and it's what we strive for. You know, love taking these kids, whether it's our kids, other kids. You know, and definitely one of our biggest moments we strive for. Actually, the two youth that got selected for this upcoming season, both those kids have not harvested a deer, so definitely pumped about that. Be able to share that with their parent that's going to tag along and see the smiles and excitements on their faces. So it's going to be some unreal and unforgettable moments for those kiddos. So definitely glad we get to be part of that. But she put a back to Vivian. She put a beautiful shot on that buck, especially a quartering away shot. You know, having to place that shot back a little bit. I told her what mark to aim at, and she put it right on it. And he didn't go 60 yards. So definitely a beautiful buck for her first buck, and glad I was in a spot that was pretty memorable to begin with. So anyway, y'all stay tuned. Episode 7 will be popping up pretty quick as well. I believe we're going to go into another hunt with Vivian as well on her second buck, which was a really nice tall buck. So stay tuned, as that one will be coming up next. And as always, making a dream your reality and keep those dreams alive. See y'all next one.